Hi everyone. Today, we're looking at 4 special Australian 20-cent coins that are worth a lot of money. These coins have small mistakes that make them very rare. If you find one, it could be worth thousands of dollars. Let's check them out. Our first coin in the list is the 1968 Australian 20-cent coin. At first look, this coin looks just like a normal 20-cent coin. On one side, it has a picture of Queen Elizabeth II, and on the other side, it has a platypus. The Queen's picture was made by a man named Arnold Machin, and it was used on many coins back then. The platypus design is the same one we still see on coins today. But here's the surprise, some 1968 coins are very rare. They have small mistakes from the factory where coins are made. These mistakes are called minting errors. Even though they are small, they make the coin special and very valuable. Some 1968 coins with these errors can be worth up to $3,000. So, what kind of mistakes are we talking about? The first one is called the missing claw or missing finger. If you look closely at the platypus's front feet, you might see one of the claws is not there. It's not broken or worn out, it was never there in the first place. That happened by mistake during the coin-making process. Another rare mistake is called a cud. This is a small raised bump on the coin, usually near the edge. It happens when the tool that presses the coin gets damaged. That damage leaves a weird bump or blob on the coin. It looks strange, and that's what makes it rare and wanted by coin collectors. These mistakes don't happen often, so when people find coins like this, they get very excited. Coin collectors love these rare error coins. If your coin is in good condition, not scratched or dirty, it could be worth a lot of money. So how can you check if you have one of these special 1968 coins? It's simple. First, look at the year on the coin. Make sure it says 1968. Then, turn it over and look closely at the platypus's claws. Are they all there? Or is one missing? If one claw looks strange or is missing, you might have the rare missing clawed coin. Next, look around the edge of the coin. Do you see a bump or a raised area that looks out of place? That could be the cud error. You don't need any special tools to check. You can use your eyes or take a close-up photo with your phone and zoom in. These small errors can be hard to see, so take your time. Many people have these rare coins without even knowing it. They could be in your pocket, your old change jar, or even stuck between couch cushions. So next time you get a 20-cent coin, especially from 1968, don't spend it right away. Check it carefully. That small coin could be hiding a rare mistake, and that mistake could be worth thousands of dollars. Keep watching, because we're just getting started. Let's move on to the next rare coin in the list. Now let's look at the second coin on our list, the 1973 Australian 20-cent coin. Just like the 1968 coin, this one also has a picture of Queen Elizabeth II on the front and a platypus on the back. The coin looks normal to most people. But what many don't know is that some 1,973 coins are actually ultra rare and can be worth a lot of money. If you have the right one, it could be worth up to $4,500. So what makes this coin so special? Well, some of the 1973 coins were made with a big mistake. These rare coins were struck on the wrong metal blank. That means the coin was made using the wrong type of metal or the wrong size disc. These kinds of coins are called mules or wrong planchet errors. Normally, every coin is made using a blank that matches its size and weight. But in some cases, the wrong blank gets used by mistake. For example, the coin could be made on a blank meant for a 10-cent coin or even a coin from another country. This kind of error does not happen often, and it's usually caught early. But when it slips through, the coin becomes very rare. Now, how can you tell if your 1973 20-cent coin is one of these rare ones? First, you'll want to look at the size and thickness of the coin. If it feels lighter or thinner than a normal 20-cent coin, that's the first clue. You can also compare it side by side with another regular 20-cent coin from a different year. If it looks smaller or the metal looks different, you might have something special. Some rare 1973 coins also look a bit strange. The picture of the Queen or the platypus might look slightly off. That's because the design didn't fit the wrong blank properly. The edges of the coin may also look weird or uneven. These are all signs of a mule coin. Another good tip is to weigh the coin. If you have a small scale at home, you can check its weight. A normal 20-cent coin should weigh about 11.3 grams. If your 1973 coin is lighter than that, it could be a mule. If you find one that looks or feels different, keep it safe and don't try to clean it. Cleaning can damage the coin and lower its value. Show it to a coin dealer or expert, or post clear photos in a coin group online. People who know coins can help you find out if it's a real error. Remember, not all 1973 coins are valuable, only the ones with these special minting mistakes. But many of these coins are still out there, just waiting to be found. They could be hiding in old jars, drawers, or your pocket change. So next time you get a 20-cent coin from 1973, don't just spend it. Take a closer look. If you're lucky, you might be holding a $4,500 coin without even knowing it. Stay tuned, because we still have more rare coins coming up that you'll want to know about. Now let's move on to the third coin in our list, the 1978 Australian 20-cent coin. Just like the other coins, the 1978 coin has a picture of Queen Elizabeth II on the front and a platypus on the back. It looks just like any normal 20-cent coin. But some 1978 coins are very rare and can be worth a lot of money. If you have one with a special error, it could be worth up to $5,000. Now you're probably wondering, what kind of mistake makes a coin worth that much? Some of the 1978 20-cent coins were made using the wrong type of coin blank. This means the coin was not made on a regular 20-cent metal disc. Instead, it may have been made on a blank that was meant for a different coin, like a 50-cent coin, or sometimes a blank from another country. This kind of mistake is very rare and is called a mule or wrong planchette error. So why is this such a big deal? Every coin is supposed to be made using the right metal disc, or planchette. The machines at the mint are set up to match the design with the correct metal. But sometimes, by accident, the wrong disc gets used. When this happens, the design doesn't fit properly. Parts of the image might be cut off, or the coin might feel thicker, thinner, or even look a different color. Because it's so rare, coin collectors are willing to pay a lot of money for it. If you're wondering how to check your 1978 coin, it's pretty easy. First, look at the size and thickness of the coin. Compare it to another 20-cent coin from a different year. Does your 1978 coin feel heavier, lighter, thicker, or thinner? That's your first clue. Also look at the edges. Are they smooth, sharp, or uneven? Next, check the pictures on the coin. Do the queen or the platypus look off-center or cut off? That could be another sign of a wrong planchette. Some mule coins also look faded or have weak designs because the stamping didn't work right on the wrong metal. If you have a small scale at home, you can weigh your coin. A normal 20-cent coin weighs about 11.3 grams. If your 1978 coin is more or less than that, you may have found something rare. And just like before, don't clean the coin. Cleaning can scratch the surface and lower its value. If you think you have a rare one, show it to a coin dealer or a trusted expert. You can also post clear photos online in coin collecting groups. There are many friendly collectors who love to help. These rare 1978 coins are not common, but they are still out there. Some might be sitting in a drawer, an old jar, or even in your pocket right now. So check your coins carefully. If you find a 1978 20-cent coin that looks or feels different, don't spend it. Hold on to it, it could be worth up to $5,000. Let's move on now to the fourth and final rare coin on our list. This next one might just surprise you. Now let's look at the fourth and last coin in our list, the 1980 Australian 20-cent coin. Just like the others, this coin has Queen Elizabeth II on the front and a platypus on the back. Most 1980 coins look normal and are worth only 20 cents. But a few special ones were made with a mistake. If you have one of these rare coins, it could be worth up to $7,000. So, what makes the 1980 coin so valuable? The answer is a minting error, a mistake made when the coin was being produced. In 1980, millions of 20-cent coins were made, but a small number had problems during minting. Some of them were struck with something called a fill die. This means that oil or dirt got stuck in the machine, and parts of the design didn't press onto the coin properly. Because of this, parts of the queen's name or the words around the coin might be missing or faded. This is not damage from wear and tear, it's a mistake that happened while the coin was being made. That's what makes it rare and valuable to collectors. Another rare error on the 1980 coin could be a rim cud, which is a raised bump near the edge. It happens when part of the die breaks, leaving extra metal on the coin. These errors are hard to find and make the coin look different from the rest. Now, how can you check if your 1980 coin is special? First, find the year 1980 on the coin. If it's not that year, it's not the one we're talking about. Then look closely at the words around the queen on the front. Are any letters missing or faint? That could be the fill die error. You should also check the edges of the coin. Do you see a bump or blob of metal near the rim? That could be a rim cud. Use your eyes or your phone camera to zoom in on the details. You don't need any fancy tools. Just be patient and look carefully. You can also check the weight of the coin if you have a small kitchen scale. A normal 20-cent coin weighs about 11.3 grams. If your coin feels different or looks thicker or thinner, that's another clue. If you think you found a rare 1980 coin, keep it safe. Don't clean it, cleaning can scratch the surface and lower its value. Instead, take clear photos and show them to a coin expert or post in an online coin collecting group. Many collectors are happy to help and tell you if your coin is special. These rare error coins are hard to find, but they are still out there. Some could be hiding in old jars, in wallets, or even in your change from the store. So next time you get a 20-cent coin, and you see the year 1980, don't just put it aside. Take a closer look. A small mistake on the coin could mean it's worth thousands of dollars. That's the last coin in our rare 20-cent coin list, but who knows, maybe one of them is already in your pocket. Some Australian 20-cent coins are worth much more than face value because of rare minting errors. The 1968 coin can be worth up to $3,000 if it has the missing cloth or cud error, where part of the platypus's foot or the coin edge is missing or raised. The 1973 coin may be worth $4,500 if it was made on the wrong coin blank, called a mule, which makes the size, weight, or design look different. The 1978 coin has also been found with the same wrong planchet error, and if the mistake is clear and the coin is in good condition, it could sell for $5,000. Finally, the 1980 coin could be worth up to $7,000 if it has a fill die error or rim cud, which causes parts of the design or letters to be missing. These coins are rare, but they can still be found in everyday change.